Good evening, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. For those who don't know, I'm Matthew, and this is Matthew Hawker Gaming. Anyway, welcome back to the tavern. Welcome back to Hearthstone. So this is going to be what I do traditionally for each new set of Hearthstone, and I've been doing it for a while now. I'm going to open both pre-release bundles, and I'm going to show you what I open. We're going to show you. I'm going to discuss the new stuff a little bit, but tell you about the expansion and some of the new cards. I'm also I've started more recent than I've been doing the pack openings. I'm also doing some gameplay, so I do a second part as well, which will be me playing in the pre-release tavern brawl. Alright, I'm going to start opening the packs. For those who don't know, so I've been playing since Sabres of Doom. So roughly, I think it's around 5 years. And I say I mainly play Wild and Battlegrounds, so my perspective is going to be someone that plays mainly Wild. And so I've been at Legend for the last 6 months in a row, and so I'm nearly at Legend this month. So alright, let's go into the packs. I believe I've turned off the deck tracker thing this time that I used, so hopefully we won't get any spoilers. So we're going to open the golden packs first. So these are guaranteed all golden cards. For those that don't know Hearthstone, for those that are my Magic players, there's only 5 cards in a booster. Alright. Well, that wasn't a great pack to start with, so let's see what we can get. We're looking at the signatures and stuff like that. These are all guaranteed gold. Let's see if we can get a legendary. I don't know if I turned off all my pop-ups or not. Okay, never mind. It's probably one of my magic groups. Right. I believe I've randomized the card back. That's our first epic. So take control of an enemy minion until the end of the turn. It can't attack this turn. Okay, a shadow spell on the warlock. I said those are. I'm a paladin main fit myself. So I'm. Okay, so that's one of the things. So it's a demon hunter location. It deals 1 damage. After you cast a spell, you reopen it. So quite a few of the locations have that kind of effect where you basically cast a spell and you can reopen them. And it's Death Rattle Summon the Unshackled. I'm not sure how. Can you click on it to show it? It does not do it. Well, it's a golden legendary anyway. We tried to get so recently. I opened a signature legendary out of one of the normal packs. So I'm like, hopefully we get some more of those. I'm not going to spend too much time on the things unless there's anything I feel that's worth discussing. So the set's called Cataclysm. I'm not the biggest expert on World of Warcraft storyline stuff. So tell me in the comments if people are into the lore of World of Warcraft, for instance. Oh, so you're holding down. So Ashara's back, and then Nixia we know is the dragon. Was the one that was responsible for the Cataclysm? I'm not actually sure. Oh, destroy a legendary minion. That's an interesting one. Right, and you see there's going to be a load of new achievements. So when you're opening this amount of packs, basically, and I bought both pre-release bundles. Bear in mind, it's not cheap. I'm in the UK. I'm in Europe. Oh, I've got on my table, it's kind of like a Hearthstone. It's like a rock shape with the Hearthstone logo on it. My friend donated it to me. It's like a stress thing. It's more like a good luck charm anyway. No, you'll get all the commons. You'll get all the commons, or the commons, the rares. You'll have everything to there, 100% all of. The epics, you won't necessarily get all of them, and legendaries are a bit harder to get. But you should get the bulk of the cards, and then you get enough crafting resources by dusting all the golden cards, for instance, or the golden cards you don't want. Anyway. Signature legendary. I'm going to have a brief pause. I need to take a picture of this for the thumbnail. For some reason, also, so with these, you should get when you buy these things, you get certain amount of fixed cards, legendaries, but I do not believe you get them until the set comes out. Anyway, that's a signature legendary. What does it do? Okay, so it's a colossal minion, so the colossals are back. So colossals are things, they basically take up multiple unit spaces. And there's a new to Hearthstone. Hearthstone has a fixed board size. You can only fit so many minions on it, also like Yu-Gi-Oh! So this is another colossal. It's a priest one. It says it's got +3 appendages. So after you restore health to a character, attack a random enemy minion. That's interesting. I can see that definitely seeing play. At least it will probably see standard play. I'm not sure it will see wild play, but yeah, sure. That's quite cool. So we're off to. We've got two legendaries, and we've still got 2 golden packs. Anyway, for those that don't know, so a normal legendary is 1 in 20 packs, but you are guaranteed one in the first 10 packs of each set. We're cooking today, so we are not. That's our 3rd legendary, and we're only in the bonus packs. So in theory, you're probably not going to get one in there, but they're guaranteed golden if you get one. You probably get one if you're lucky, and I'm just extra lucky. Let me know what your best pack you've opened in Hearthstone. I've opened some good ones over the years. I like double legendary and stuff. Give all spells in your hand and deck spell damage +1 on a mage one. That's pretty good. Archmage Kalik, sorry. Right, so we're on to the regular packs now. Obviously, you see a load of achievement pop-ups coming. Right, so now we're on the regular packs. You're guaranteed a legendary in the first 10. At the end, I'll show you how many cards things I've opened, particularly the legendaries. Yeah, anyway, so I'm trying to get to 1,000 wins in each class. So I just got 500 wins with Druid. I've got Paladin at 1,000, Warlock at 1,000, and like Priest will probably be my next 1,000 win. I've got a Shadow Priest deck. That's some first ever. So give a minion in your hand or battlefield attack to the minion's attack. So it's a buff thing with Death Knight. Seems okay. Yeah, so my next one will probably be Priest. Let's say also on YouTube, I also do various deck tech videos for Wild, showing my various different decks. See, the last one I did was showcasing the Druid deck, and I played that last month and got to Legend with it. Yeah, so we opened, was it 140 packs plus 10 golden packs? I believe I've randomised the club packs. Yeah, I'm just trying to get my golden hero, effectively my 1,000 win skins for each class. My least played class is, I believe it's Death Knight, coincidentally, which I don't know why it's not my least favourite. That'd be Rogue. I don't hate the class, it's just it's my least played. It should be a legendary in the first 10. It's another egg. No, they say magic. There's an archetype in magic. They say I'm a magic player first and foremost. Hearthstone might be my second most played game, or one of the digital ones. It is. I've got a lot of time on. I've got a lot of time on the game. I've got over 5,000 wins anyway. Okay, that's a legendary. We'll pause. We will pause on him. So. Oh, it's like it's Commander Geddon, so it's basically Baron Geddon, I believe, is the character. So this is a Warrior 1. It's there's going to be a colossal for each class, I believe. This isn't. So what this is, it's battle cry. Instead of drawing each turn, you discover a card from your deck. It costs 3 less and destroy the others. So it basically gives you a choice of. Yeah, you discover. I don't know how many it gives it a choice of, but like it reduces. It's a cost reducer. Right, so that's 1. For those new to the channel, my dog is currently with us in the game room. So my dog is Soph. She's a Shih Tzu. She's black and white. She's supervising the pack opening. She says, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, especially if you're new. Helps me grow the content. I also do a lot of other TCG content, but for Magic mainly. Lots of imps in there. 2/2 Battlecry freeze that. Okay. Let me know what your favourite class in Hearthstone is. Herald your Colossal, so that's what's it. Okay, so I was wondering what Herald means. It's probably one of the new... Okay, so there's some new keywords in these packs, so we will look at what the keyword is. What is Herald? Herald is summon your Colossal's appendage as a soldier. Upgrade them every 2 heralds. So they're like a minion kind of thing. Okay. So this has a new keyword on it as well. So this is Shatter. So what does Shatter do? Shatter is splits into 2 halves that recombine when adjacent in your hand. So it's kind of like if you line up both of the halves, they'll basically recombine into a thing and give some additional effect, I assume. Okay. So that's kind of interesting. Because Hearthstone being a digital TCG can do mechanics like this, which in like a paper game you can't do. +2/+2 for each card you've discarded. I mean, see, Discard Warlock just got nerfed. I did a video on it a couple of months back. But like, like one of the cards, some of the cards have changed. Quite a lot of cards have changed recently. Anyway, this one might make it. I don't know. It's +2/+2 for each card you've discarded. It's got Rush, but the Rush means it can attack minions immediately. Where it can't go to face straight away because the Rush can only attack minions. Charges can attack anyone basically. Right, let's see if we can get anything. We're doing alright. There'll be a point where it will start. So Hearthstone now has duplicate protection, which it didn't when I started playing as well. But like since then, it's much more friendly to people because once you've got, like, you don't get duplicates of, say, a common card until you've got all the common cards, basically. The same for vice versa through everything. And Legends, you only need 1 copy of anyway. I am a whale though. I'm not quite like a Zeddy kind of whale. Zeddy's one of the biggest Hearthstone YouTubers. So, see, don't forget to check out Zeddy as well. One of my favourites. Yeah, so I'm a whale. I like to have all the cards. That's why I've spent 110 on both of these. The large bundle was like 75, and I think the small one was like 1745. I think it was 110 combined, I believe. I'm in the UK. I'm in Europe. There's probably some other cards that need to explain at some point, but I think we've got both of the 2 new keywords. We've got Shatter. Right, we're trying to get some of the Colossals. What do I want? Let's see. I'm looking at, I'm trying to get like all the legendaries really, because they're like the other cards aren't really that difficult. So then we're going to play some Tavern Brawl. So I'm going to be playing the Tavern Brawl. So Tavern Brawl is one of the newer things they've added. It's like a pre-release effect. Well, that's our is that not our second gruesome night? That is definitely a second gruesome nightmare. I'm not just imagining things anyway. Oh, hello. This is one of the key cards in the set, is it not? This is Deathwing. So this is Battle Cry. Choose Cataclysm to unleash. Herald tries to upgrade. This is multi-class, so you can use it in every class. I think that's one of the key cards. It's one of the probably most iconic cards in the set. That's really cool. Anyway, we're going to play it regardless because it's multi-class. You can play it in every class. Right, let's see what else we can get. And that's what our second legendary on the regular packs. We're looking all right. Yeah, I'm a little. So, the Tavern Brawl would enable you to play the new cards against other people, and you get prizes. You can win prizes from the new set. The thing is though, you can't craft any cards, so you basically stuck with what you opened from these ones. There is a it's good fun. Anyway, so I'm looking at more like what deck I can play rather than what I really want to play. I like Paladin basically, but I'm going to try and show you what I can. It might be down to what I have. I mean, you said there's always people. There's always going to be day one list for some ones, either HS replay or Hearthstone top decks, for instance. I mean, I'll be listing a list myself after I've done the other video. I've already had my tea, so I'll be going straight into the gameplay after this. Double mend. Like, there's these weird packs that have like 2 of a card. I don't think it's possible for you to get 3 of a card in the pack. Yeah, so I believe it says that the tracker thing is telling me there's duplicates, so I think we've got all of the commons, for instance. Normally I only keep the goldens of the paladin cards, really. Alright, I'll give you some totals at the end of what the dust value and stuff it is. Oh, there we go, Ragnaros. That's cool. I mean, say Ragnaros is the warrior colossal. So he has the stats on the screen. It's an 8/8 for 8 with colossal 2. At the end of your turn, trigger your minions' death rattles in warrior. So definitely cool. I mean, what set were colossals in originally? I can't. It was in the like. Was it the? I can't. It feels like the Sunken City kind of thing, but I can't remember what the set was actually called. Anyway, colossals are cool. I quite think they're like cool. Right. Yeah. So we started to get duplicate cards. So I'm pretty sure we've got all the commons, for instance. Quite a lot of dragons. They're probably associated with Onyxia. So other things in terms of like WoW, I used to play the WoW TCG, which was like Hearthstone, but it had a bit more to it than that. It was you could interact and do things on the player's turn, so it was a bit more complicated. I also played the old Warcraft. I think I played the original Warcraft actually. Let's see, I definitely played from Warcraft 3, the RTS as well. Still got about 100 packs to go. I could, in theory, press the button and open them all at once, but I'm trying to do it. So what else have I been doing today? So the game room has just been redone. So I was plugging some new of my oldest consoles and computers back in. I'm a big video game collector. So I just plugged the Amiga back in today, so I was playing on that. As I said, I started doing video game content in addition to my TCG content. So I should be doing another room tour video soon. I also watched the One Piece Season 2 of the live action. It's just come out on Netflix, so I watched an episode of that. Yeah, so the pity timer on a legendary is 1 in 20, so that's the worst case scenario. So you're gonna get I can't remember what my best amount of legendaries I opened. I'm saying it's gonna be around 12 to 14. Now, if you get, for each bundle, I believe you get a certain amount of fixed legendaries. I think you get 1 and 2, respectively, for the small and 2 for the larger. I think it might be a signature as well, I can't remember. But they don't give you those until the set is released, and I believe it's 17th, I believe. Yeah, so you can't craft cards. Oh. Another legendary, Battle Cry. If the total cost of your starting minions was 100, split 100 stats among... Does that have to be exactly 100? That seems very circumstantial. Yeah, if your total cost of your starting minions was 100 exactly, split 100 stats. That doesn't seem very good to me. Although I could be wrong. I think it's very gimmicky. Yeah, so we're starting to get duplicates. So basically a bog standard pack with it converts at 20 is like, was it 40 dusts? I think it's 40 dusts. Right, it's an epic. If you hear any snoring, it will be the dog. At the end of your turn, you get a random holy spell, reduce its cost by 3. That seems okay. And the things that give you the appendages, it seem like they'll probably see some play. Yeah, it's quite expensive to open this amount of packs. Would I recommend opening all these amount of packs? Well, only if you want to have access to all the cards. If you were free to play, I probably wouldn't. But Hearthstone is relatively cheap compared to Paper Magic. Paper Magic is very expensive. This is so they release 3 sets a year for this game, which isn't too bad. It is manageable. Whereas Magic seem to release a new set every month at the moment. So the most recent set they released was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yeah, Hearthstone haven't sort of done that yet. Hearthstone haven't verged into other universes other than in-game Blizzard ones, because they did the StarCraft crossover. Yeah, Magic seem to do a set about nearly every month, so Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Then there's another one next month, Strixhaven, but that's an in-game one. Alright. Right, we've still got 90 packs to do. Yeah, so a pack where you have 4 duplicates is about 20 dust, assuming they're nothing average. When you start getting duplicate legendaries, it's a thing. Oh, if you know what the rarity on a signature is, let me know in the comments, because I'm not actually sure. I opened one relatively recently as well. I think I played the Tavern Brawl, got a pack prize, and just got a boot. Got one out of that. Right, we're looking at getting some. So I want the Paladin Colossal. Let's see if I can open it. Oh, there's worth mentioning. So Murloc is my favourite creature type in the game. I did a video on my Murloc Paladin list as well. It's to tip the scales. Murloc Paladin. It's not an amazing deck, but it can have some high rolls. Yeah, so that was a double epic pack. Well, I got like a signature, did I not, in a golden legendary? So let's see if we can get something else. At the end, I'll see how many cards I've got of the set. So you might not know this, so I've switched recently. I switched from Streamlabs to OBS Studio to record. I mean, Streamlabs just wasn't cutting some of it for me. It was having problems with certain settings and stuff, and now it should be working fine. You can hold down the space button and it will open all the packs at once, but that won't. It will speed it up massively. I said I wanted the Paladin Legendary, but I said Paladin Colossal. So this is Nostromo. So I believe it's because Nostromo. He's the dragon, is he not? So this is like the aspect of Nostromo. So it's at the end of your turn, give your minions Divine Shield. Any that already had 1 game +3/+3. I think that seems fairly good. Right. Let's see what I get. I've lost count of how many legendaries are. We'll do a recap at the end anyway. 2 legendaries in a pack are quite rare. I don't think I've ever seen 2 signatures in a pack ever. Oh, Well, double epics are good because they're instead epics are like they're the second thing. They cost more to craft, and you end up probably crafting them anyway. Anyway, so you can't craft cards anywhere until release of the set, and you also can't buy packs for gold until the release of the set. And see, I've got quite a lot of gold saved, so I mean, on release of the set, I should be finishing it fairly quickly, but I won't do it day one. It's practically impossible. And if I'm buying 2 bundles, there is technically a 3rd bundle, the signature bundle, but that's not worth it for me. With the gold I've saved, I pretty much always finish it. And like, there's always the tavern pass, which you get a legendary on it at level 20, I think, and maybe another at 50. I think that's right. So there's at least 2 fixed legendaries on the pass, and that's even as a free-to-play player. It doesn't have to be the paid pass. Although I wish they gave you the Battlegrounds pass, because they used to give you the Battlegrounds thing as part of it. Greedy Blizzard. Well, I don't think they're as greedy as Wizards, to be honest, but like, there we go. Alright. There's also the, Diablo expansion, looking forward to that. Let's say that's going to have Paladin in it, so I'll be playing that at some point. We play each one costing card. You've played this game targeting enemies if possible. That's interesting on a hunter spell. Okay. You also, I do believe you can't dust the cards until after it comes out as well. I muted my Discord, but I think I forgot to mute the Facebook one. Never mind, I can't really get to it now. Right, so we've got 40 packs, so the worst case scenario, we got 60 packs, so that's much better. We should get 3 legendaries at least on this amount. 5 duplicates, that was an entire pack of things. We've probably got... Yeah, that's our second copy of that. Right, we want some more of the Colossals, and hopefully we'll be able to, like, say we can get to build a thing. I don't know. I want to build a Paladin deck, but like, I'll see what I get. The Tavern Brawl is standard. So, but like, I also feel that it's standard is more a showcase of the new cards than Wild, because Wild has lots more like kind of like established archetypes, where the new cards don't really go in as much, and then you say 1 or 2 cards might, whereas in a standard, for instance, it changes more. Isn't the new core set out? Is it just rotated? I don't really ever notice, because I just got 2 login things. That's for having so many cards. Like, I've got nearly complete sets of most of the things since I've been playing anyway, and since duplicate protection came in. That seems pretty good. Medivh's Triumph is deal 4 damage to all minions, cost 1 if you control a legendary card. That seems good. It's just like a Holy Wrath kind of effect. Quite a few dragons in this set. Who doesn't like dragons anyway? There's quite a lot of dupes now. So basically, I'm pretty sure we've got all the rares. But yeah, so we're pretty sure we've got all the rares. Can't remember how many packs it takes. Epics or legendaries are what we need now. But then again, even if you don't open all of it, you'll have quite a lot of dust. It works out at like 5k plus for this kind of amount, and you should be able to craft most of the things you want that are missing. We going to look for some day one decks afterwards and go into the tavern crawl anyway. That will be a separate video. And I say don't forget to like, comment and subscribe and join me for that. I'd love it if Blizzard sent me the packs for free, that would be great, but like I'm not at the moment. Okay, so that's the Shaman one, it's not the Colossal. I think I get more excited for the Colossals. Alright, battle cry, draw a card and reduce its cost by 10. Repeat this with excess cost reduction. Okay, so I believe what that does is if it reduces it, so if the thing costs 9, it reduces by 10, and you've got, and one goes over, oh, it's kind of like trample on my magic card, so then it will go over to the next thing. Okay, so yeah, if you reduce the 5 casting cost by that, you'll get 5 additional, which will go over into the next thing, and so on. Weird card. Alright, I think he has potential. Right, so do we get both the Shamans? Right, we want more Colossals. Your healing effects restore 2 more healing. Well, it definitely has potential. There should be some more achievements and stuff as normal. How long has WoW actually been going now? It's quite a while. It's been like, I'm going to say 2020. No, it's more like 2000. Or like World of Warcraft. I can't remember. It's quite a while now. Whereas that actual Warcraft, Warcraft is like 90s, is it not? The Shaman Epic is transform all friendly minions into ones that cost 1 more than they summon in the originals when they die. Okay, so that's interesting. Another pop-up from my magic group, I will just ignore it. Right, 40 packs left. Alright, who doesn't like opening packs? Especially when you're not, when people aren't paying for the first ones, but like, okay. Well, we definitely want to play a Nixia thing, but like, or was it Death? It was a Nixia we got, wasn't it? We were definitely going to try and find a deck that will showcase that for sure. Should get another 2 legendaries. Bless me. Yeah, there's lots of eggs in the game. The egg got deck in Egg Warlock got nerfed. They changed how some of the cards work, so that it isn't quite as quick. So on ladder, so the best time to get to Legend is like when the new set comes out. There's lots of people are playing established archetypes, and lots of people are trying to experiment with new archetypes is what I meant to say. And if you play an established archetype that is consistent, you should normally do quite well. That's an above average pack anyway. I've got two epics, makes up for the double bulwark, and the paladin thing in legendary is quite cool. In golden. Yeah, so best time to climb is when the new set comes out. I'll probably do it myself after I've done the Tavern Brawl. I like diamond 4, I'm gonna say 3 or 4. Was playing druid. think my win record with that deck is around it's like 60+%, which is pretty good. They didn't nerf anything in that deck. If you want to do it, so check out my Druid. So go back and I've got a playlist for Hearthstone videos, and you can see what ones I featured. $25 to go. There should be another one fairly soon. Yeah, so Hearthstone packs only have 5 cards. Magic packs only have 15 cards in it. Well, 14 cards plus. Ah, there we go. That's the Colossal. That's one of the things. That's the mage one. So that's at the end of your turn, do 2 damage to all other minions, and it's an elemental because elementals like the thing. There's a like elemental mage. Right, we've got about 20 packs, so we should get another one. Well, it's 19, so we're like hopefully we get on. Another epic Death Knight one. Don't remember how many cards are on the set, but I'll let you know in the like the video description or the comments. Quite a lot of epics. I'd like the Paladin Colossal, please. Packs left. Double egg. Spell damage +1, battle cry if you don't damage with a spell this turn, summon a copy, seems okay. Right, let's see if we can finish on a high. Once I've finished opening the packs, I'll go to the thing, I'll just let you know how many of the cards I've got. And then I'll put it below the video. There's a golden pack. quite satisfying opening some of these packs. It's like, I didn't think it was going to be that great when I started to play the digital things. Right, we're on the last pack. Wish me luck. Hopefully we'll finish on a high. Yeah, we're not guaranteed one. We got the last one on 19. I believe one more pack would guarantee it. All right, so let's go back to the main screen. We're going to show you some things. I'm going to do that. So we're going to go to my collection, and we'll show you what we've opened. So here we go to Cataclysm. All right, so now we go legendary. Right, so we see how many so it's, as it says, not yet released. So we'll show you how many I've opened. So that's Deathwing was 1. So it counts as 2 for things. So it doesn't. That was the golden one. So we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Was that one? Isn't a legendary one? That doesn't even count. 7, 8, 9, 11. But so the Warmaster Blackthorn was the one that was given to all players for login. So we opened 11. So there'll be a few more. There'll be another 3 that you will get on release, because you don't get those ones until release. There'll be some of them will be signature and some will be regular, so it should be another 2. So I opened 11. Okay, thanks very much for joining me. So this has been Matthew, and this has been Matthew Hawker Gaming. So I'll update you. So once the set has been released, I'll update you on how many cards I've got, because I can't see the collection tracker at the moment. And say I'll let you know how much dust I've got as well. Alright, so don't forget to join me for part 2, which will be a separate video. In part 2, I'm going to go into a tavern brawl. I'm not sure what class I'm going to play yet, but I'm going to see what decks I've got. Alright, thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and join me for part 2. And so for Hearthstone, I also do various deck tech videos as well, mainly for Wild, because that's what I play. But I do other stuff from time to time. I also do various other TCG content, and video game content. They'll all be linked in the various playlists, so it makes it easy to find. Thanks very much for watching. Good luck when you're opening your packs. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you again soon. Bye.